Trump's got $100 million, and he's spending almost none of it to support these candidates. That is not ideal. When Mitch McConnell only spends for the moderates and the anti-Trump candidates, it would be nice if Trump would spend some of that $100 million to help some of these candidates who Mitch is abandoning because they're pro-Trump.
Well, there you have it. That is Senator Ted Cruz calling out Donald Trump for not spending money on the midterms. Look who's here. David Bossie, who is the former Trump campaign. You're a Trump guy. You still are a Trump guy, aren't you?
Well, I certainly support President Trump and what he's trying to accomplish, Stuart. And let me just say this. The reason that Republicans are going to win next Tuesday is because we're all on the same team and we're not divided. And so what Ted is talking about here, I think this is just a little bit of poor reporting and poor staffing, to be honest with you. President Trump just recently, it's been well reported, has spent over $20 million of his $90 million on these midterms and spending seven-figure ad buys in Nevada, Arizona, Pennsylvania, Georgia, in these swing states. It's just simply not factual that he's not participating. And that goes on top of his teletown halls, his robocalls, and the rallies that he's doing, so that are incredibly expensive. So he is spending an enormous amount of money and his own personal time to invest in these Republican candidates. And that's one of the reasons, amongst the many, that we're going to win big on Tuesday.
You know, a big theme on the show today has been the momentum that the Republicans now have. David, we've got 6 days left. I think the momentum is unstoppable, and you've just confirmed that. How big a win do you think they're going to get, House and Senate?
Well, it's a great question, and I will tell you this, Stuart. We're going to win the majority back in both houses. What the numbers really are don't matter, but let me just give you my predictions. I think we go 53 in the United States Senate. We're going to go +3. We're going to win everywhere across the country. In a year, the map doesn't allow it in the United States Senate. It's a big victory. In the House, we're going to go +30 or 32 right now today. There are races coming online that no one is going to expect. We're going to have some Democrats who are going to lose, who are long-term incumbents who are going to lose. It's one of the reasons, Stuart, that Joe Biden, who is welcome nowhere in America, is going to be campaigning on Election Eve, Monday night, in Baltimore, Maryland. Baltimore, Maryland, the bluest city in one of the bluest states in the country, because he can't go anywhere. And he has congressional candidates there they're going to lose. Ruppersberger is going to lose in Baltimore County to Nicolai Ambrose. Neil Parrott is going to beat David Trone. Uripsy Morgan is going to beat Sarbanes in blue Maryland. We are going to pick up seats in the United States House of Representatives.
I've got to get this in. The President Biden, he is going to make a speech tonight close to Capitol Hill. He's going to be talking about democracy and presumably January the 6th. I think he's changing the subject away from the economy and inflation and crime and everything else. Does it work? 30 seconds.
Of course it's not going to work. They're a broken record on January 6th, democracy and abortion. The American people care about the economy. The Biden malaise, this misery index that you guys are talking about on the economy every single day, the crime crisis, the border crisis, and our inflation crisis are what is driving the American people, and that's why they're going to throw these guys out on Tuesday.
Okay, only time will tell, David, as you well know that one. All right, David Bossie, thanks a lot, man. See you a bit later.